Hello everyone, this is Minor Rig here, and I hope you're all doing well. In this video we'll be covering 5 important techniques you must master in order to improve your gameplay substantially in Virtua Fighter 5. Tip 1. Counter throws while blocking. Now in Virtua Fighter 5, you can actually defend against strikes and throws at the same time. You can do this by holding the guard button and the throw button at the same time. If you're fighting on a stick, all you simply have to do is hold the guard button and the punch button at the same time. However, it is critical that you must hold the block button first. The guard button is required in order for you to actually defend against both a strike and a throw. In this example, we will see that Go will use a forward throw. In order to counter this, the principles remain the same. Hold the block button, then hold the throw button, or just hold P if you're playing on a stick, and then hold forward at the same time to counter the throw. Tip 2. Counter side throws. Countering side throws is very similar to countering directional throws. The difference is you must simply counter the throw in the direction they are to your body. For example, if the opponent is on the right side of your body, you counter by holding down the guard button, then the throw button, or simply P, and then the right direction since they're on the right side of your body. Vice versa if they're on the left side. However, if they're behind you, you simply cannot escape a rear throw. Tip 3. Master the defensive move, also known as the sidestep. Mastering the sidestep in Virtua Fighter 5 is the most critical defensive tool you can possibly learn. To do so, like in any other 3D fighting game like Tekken, you simply tap up or down in order to do so. However, if you do so prior to an enemy's attack, you will perform a form of shuffle. This will allow you to gain a better angle on your opponent and gain frame advantage on them quickly. This will help a lot to turn the tide of battle. Something to keep in mind when performing a sidestep. Typically, when an attack has been sidestepped, the second follow-up attack will usually miss, granting you an opportunity to land a counter-strike. However, this doesn't always apply. Every move is different in Virtua Fighter, and depending on how many strings will determine how quick the moves will track you. Use your best judgment and gain as much knowledge about enemy opponents as well as their characters they are using in order to learn the combination strings and which moves you can counter. Tip number 4. Attacking after a sidestep. Now that we've covered the sidestep, you will see opportunities to strike from the opponent's side. This will not just net you opportunities of damage, but it will also grant you opportunities of frame advantage. This is huge in order to pressure your opponent. You can simply keep your opponent negative longer with each strike from the side. In this example, you'll see a strike from neutral and then a strike from the side. Notice that the frame advantage increases from the side in comparison. Pay close attention to this example. You'll notice that Sarah will desperately try to strike back, but I cut her off at every chance. A large component to it is that she's on her side, and I have frame advantage. Successfully striking from your opponent's side doesn't just give you frame advantage. You have chances of landing pop-ups which can net huge amount of damage in a very short amount of time. These can be great comeback tools, as well as gaining momentum very quickly. Tip 5. Side crumples, the holy grail of counterattacks. A side crumple is when you strike from the opponent's side that forces them to go through an animation, hence the crumple part. Now each crumple will differ depending on the position of the strike. Something to keep in mind with side crumples is they net huge opportunity for damage. You can make a massive comeback very quickly with these things. Some characters will use different moves from the side to cause a crumple. However, what is consistent is that it must be from the side as well as a counter hit. For Go, it's simply his kick button. From the side on a counter hit, he can cause them to crumple. For Jackie, for example, his is between forward and down and kick. Very similar, but it's still a different input. Crumple strikes in Virtua Fighter 5 are powerful tools, netting you huge amounts of damage off of a single strike. That said, not every crumple strike in Virtua Fighter 5 behaves the same, and some even cheat the rules entirely. It's important to study up and take the time to learn about some of the things that your character can do, because they might have a couple of those tricks up their sleeve too. Hopefully many of you found these 5 tips to be quite helpful. I know for me, I leveled up substantially once I have mastered these skills. Being able to slip and slide between each strike, escape and evade throws, as well as maintaining my advantage on my opponent from the side and getting them into crumples was a huge help to my gameplay, and I found a newfound fondness for this game and became a huge fan. I hope many of you will enjoy this, and I hope to see you in the arena real soon. Till next time, catch you around. Goodbye.